What's up guys, I'm Josh Adams, here with the February 2015 Loot Crate unboxing, which officially marks my 1-year anniversary of getting Loot Crate, since my first one was February 2014. So that's kinda cool. This month's theme is play, so let's go ahead and dive right into the box and see what we have inside. And while I'm opening it up, I just want to give you a little update on Call Center Tales, my web series that I released the first episode for recently. I have finally gotten a good opportunity to film, I think, so I should be filming several episodes. That way I can finally start releasing that on a weekly basis. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in and see what we get. Alright, so first thing is a Scarab Hexbug. I remember we got some of these in an older crate, but they were like a lot smaller. So it's like a really big version of the Hexbug, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. What else do we have in here? Let's see. Let's go with this. What is this? Okay, so it looks like it's a poster. What is this a poster of? I like how they put it in the cardboard box, that way it didn't get flattened, crushed by anything. So that's really cool. It's like a Pac-Man Atari 2600 cartridge thing. Like the backside, the chip, the game screen, front side, screw, and the front label. That's a really cool poster. That poster is pretty cool. Let's see. What else? What is this? It's a little black dice bag. And in it we have rock, paper, scissors, dice. So you got scissors, paper, scissors, paper, and then rock on both sides. Okay. That's really cool. I've never seen those before, but that's really cool. Like rock, paper, scissors, dice. What's this? So, Money World figure. I've seen these. Loot Crate. I've seen these before. It's like a vinyl figure that you just, that you can do whatever you want with. It's just like, oh, accidentally hit the camera. It's just like you draw on it. Comes with 3 dry erase markers, white, red, and black. And the figure. So that's really cool. I'll have to experiment with it. I saw Loot Crate send out an email about how there's something fully customizable in this month's box. And there will be a contest of who does the best thing, so might see what I can do with that and try entering that. What else do we have in here? Okay, I'm just gonna go for this. Okay, so the Loot Crate exclusive Superfight card deck. Loot Crate deck. This is a 100-card version of the viral card game Superfight, designed exclusively by Loot Crate for Loot Crate by Skybound. These cards are only available in this exclusive deck. Create hilarious fighters with these cards and argue over who would win in the fight between them. So I've heard of this game. Here's one thing that Loot Crate's been doing recently that I kind of don't like, which is that they actually said in an email that the exclusive card game this month was going to be Superfight. Which, I get why they do that. It drums up publicity and probably drums up sales. It's like, oh yeah, I like card fight. I want to get that, get the exclusive card fight games. So I get why. It just seems a little annoying knowing what one of the items is going to be. But well. I've heard of card fight. I know that Rooster Teeth has played it, but I've never actually watched any of their playthroughs. I keep hitting it. But now that I have a deck, let's see. Derby Girl, Godzilla, Ocelot, Sushi Chef, Water Buffalo, Carnivorous Plant, King Kong, Grizzly Bear, Prince Charming, Amazon Warrior, Raccoon, the player to your right, Yeti, Hercules, Hydra, Ash, Army of Skeletons, Goliath, Mothra, Stegosaurus, Loch Ness Monster, Kaiju, the Cold War, Honey Badger, the Navy, Swarm of Piranhas, Animorph, Star-Lord, France, King Arthur, Trapper, Poltergeist, Literal Teen Wolf, Sandy Cheeks, Kano Reeves, Iron Giant, Dr. Horrible, 2 Tribbles. Let's see. Separate the white cards. Characters from the black cards attributes. Player 1 starts by drawing 3 white cards and 3 black cards. 1 white card, 1 black card from their hand to create a fighter. Then they discard the remaining cards in 2 separate piles. Next, both players turn over their cards and reveal their fighters. Each player then draws a random black card from the deck and adds it to their fighter. Both players argue and plead their cases about why their fighter should win the fight. Once the arguing is done, the table votes for a winner. So all those white cards I read off are different fighters. And then these black cards are attributes. Can only be killed by a stake through the heart, wrapped in toilet paper, commands an army of disposable minions, literally a GIF, or GIF, either way is correct. Armed with machete is really, really emotional. Flaming hands, throw water balloons filled with acid, armed with a limitless loot crate. Wearing a scuba suit, wearing a bubble wrap suit, armed with a Gatling gun. Swinging a 2-ton tuna, covered in gasoline, stuck in one of those electric cars for toddlers, can summon infinite trampolines, armed with a really bright laser pointer, armed with a piranha launcher, is really good at parkour. Really. Armed with a dubstep gun. Chained to their evil twin, machine guns for legs, riding a nuclear missile, cannons instead of hands, can leap over tall buildings in a single bound, is faster than a speeding bullet, everything they touch turns inside out. Bitten by a radioactive blank, draw a random character card. Can fly at the speed of molasses, armed with a lightsaber that has 2 small sticking out of the hilt. Star Wars Episode 7. Can only be killed by a shot to the head, leading a team of trained velociraptors, armed with a railgun. Can call orbital bombardments, has an enormous exposed brain, regrowing body parts at will, shoots lasers out of ears, and a flying saucer using a blank as a club, draw a random character card, armed with a surface-to-air missile launcher. Alright, rules are continued on back. So what are the blue and purple cards? In the event of the tie, both players draw a random white card and fight to the death with no attributes. Table votes again. Player 3, the next player to the left, now creates a fighter to battle. The winner from the last match. Okay, blue are locations, the purple are scenarios. Set these aside. Draw 1, both, or none for each fight, either before the fighters are created or after to take them by surprise. The cards in this deck are exclusive to Loot Crate deck cards. Exclusive for the full 500 card Superfight core deck and tons of expansions. So locations and scenarios. Godzilla's stomach, old rope bridge over lava, on a roller coaster, deep in the Amazon rainforest, desert island, the slope of an erupting volcano, undersea research station, crashing airplane with 1 parachute, Mars colony, and then scenario, all fighters armed with chainsaws, all fighters armed with gasoline squirt guns, fighters cannot see or hear, fighters are jousting, fighters are bungee jumping next to each other, fighters are giant blanks, draw a random character card, fighters are inside giant robotic blanks, draw a random character card, gravity is reversed, fighting for custody of blank Encore TV, draw a random character card, all fighters are in helicopters. So those are some really fun cards that, like, it reminds me of, like, Cards Against Humanity, kind of, but then taken to a different, but making them fight. I don't know. It seems really fun. Now I really want to watch Rooster Teeth playing this game to see what they did with it, and hopefully I can find someone who will want to play, because I really want to play this now. That sounds really fun. And who knows, might end up buying that full pack. So we still have a few more things in here, so let's see. Next thing I feel is a book. Ready Player One. Ernest Cline, a novel. Oh, That's interesting. Like an actual novel. So it's like a 2011 book. I think I've heard the name, but I've never really looked into it before. So yeah, that's interesting. Definitely gonna have to give this a read. That's really interesting. I love when Loot Crate puts books in there. Like, I know one of the first Loot Crates before I started, they had a zombie survival guide. Then we had that, like, How to Survive a Sharknado. But, like, I especially really like when it's, like, an actual novel. Let's see what else is in here. Firefly Map of the Verse, Firefly Online card. Loot Crate released this really cool Firefly fan video. So apparently this is a code to unlock the ship that they used in their video in Firefly Online. Either way though, it's also like a cool mini, like, postcard size thing of the map of the verse. So that's cool. Still got a couple things left in here. Crate Packing Simulator 2015. Welcome to Loot Crate's first original board game. The goal is simple: be the first player to have all 5 items in your crate. T-shirt, 8-bit glasses, Funko, poster, button. Use a rock, paper, scissors dice to decide who will make the first move. Once the first player is chosen, continue to use a rock, paper, scissors dice with these numerical values to move your game token. Land on the star and pick up 1 item. Land on the circle, dice battle another player to steal one of his items that you're missing. Be careful, if they win the dice battle, they get one of your items. If your opponent doesn't have an item you need, they must return one of their items to an item palette, and you can collect one that you need. There is no finish line, just continue to move around the board until someone makes a crate of 5 items. Just follow the directional arrows, and make sure to ride the conveyor belt to an item if you land on the blue arrows. So I'm assuming, then, that wait a minute. Okay, so here's, like, tokens. So here, like, the tokens are a different thing. Here are the player things. And are you kidding me? All that's left in the box is a button, which is like a Monopoly board. But this is really cool. That is because of doing it like this, which I really like because it has a surprise. I hadn't seen the inside of the box, but here is the inside of the box. So this one is a full board game. That's really, 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 really cool. I really like this. I think this is my favorite crate box yet. Because that's just so interesting. That's so creative. So there we go. I'd say I am really happy with this month's crate. Also, let's just flip through. Of course, there's a magazine. So it's like if we get the Mega Crate this month, get a drone, 3D printer, Oculus Rift, and some Minecraft. Then history game controllers. Like I said, the Mummy Design Contest. Calvin and Hobbes, that one's really cool. And then just like a list of what we get. So like the Ready Player One book, Superfight card deck with the 2 dice, Hexbug. Apparently they glow in the dark? Or no. Oh, it's just like the, we could have gotten the zombie ones, which glow in the dark, and that would have been really cool. Because I don't think... Yeah, we just got the regular Scarab. Yeah. Then the poster. And then, of course, this really cool card game. Cool, games are good for you. So, yeah. There we go. So obviously that, magazine, really cool poster, book, mummy figure, Superfight, button, Hexbug. Overall, I really like this crate. This has been a really cool crate. So if you guys have seen this video and you think it looks cool too and you want to get Loot Crate for yourself next month, just follow the link in the description and you can go ahead and sign up there for next month. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Quick little unboxing video here about a little